Jai Hind all. My name is Babita. I am assistant professor in Department of Computer Application at Ajay Kumar Garg Engineering College, Ghaziabad. So today we are going to start a new lecture in the series of data structure and analysis of algorithm, and the topic is AVL tree. So today we are discussing what is the AVL tree. So let's get start. On the completion of this lecture, learner definitely will learn about the AVL tree, what is a AVL tree, the introduction, basic introduction part, and why it is required, yeah, why we have a need of AVL tree, yeah, what are the circumstances through which we are implementing, yeah, we are moving on the AVL tree, right? And next we will talk about the balance factor. So basically this is the main concept which is work in the AVL tree, and on this basis it is differentiate from other types of tree. And next we will talk about some rotations, and these rotations is required for doing the self balancing, because AVL tree is mainly known for its self balancing features, right? So here we have some requirement, some operations, and these operation is nothing but it is a rotations. And next we will talk about some types of rotations and the basic operation of the AVL tree, just like other tree data structures, as we discussed in the previous videos, like binary tree, we can say binary search tree. So basically here we have some primary operations, and the similar way AVL tree also have some primary operations. And next we will talk about the some application areas where the AVL tree is implementing in today's era, right? So let's start with the first heading, first headlines. What is the AVL tree? So basically, before discussing the main concept of AVL tree, we will discuss some situations through which we can say जिसकी वजह से हमें AVL tree की requirement हुई है. तो basically यहाँ पे जो means concept arise होता है AVL tree का, वो हमारे कुछ binary search tree के disadvantages रहे हैं. उन disadvantages को overcome करने के लिए, या we can say when we are implementing a binary search tree, we have some situations where binary search tree become imbalanced. So in that case we are moving, we are switching on a AVL tree. So first let's understand what is the case of a binary search tree through which we are we can say why we have a need of AVL tree. जैसा कि मैं आपको बता रही हूँ कि हमारी बाइनरी सर्च ट्री का एक पर्टिकुलर क्या होता है, प्रॉपर्टी है. व्हाट इज द बाइनरी सर्च ट्री? तो बेसिकली बाइनरी सर्च ट्री में क्या होता है कि आपके पास एक रूट नोड होगा. लेट्स सपोज वी हैव अ 10, राइट? तो बाइनरी सर्च ट्री यानी कि दैट मीन्स द लेफ्ट सब ट्री ऑफ द ट्री is less than your root node, right? And right subtree of the tree is greater than your root node. That means इसका मतलब क्या है कि जो भी पर्टिकुलर ट्री आप डिजाइन कर रहे हैं, उस ट्री के अंदर जैसे आप ट्री डिजाइन करना शुरू करेंगे और यू हैव अ न्यू नोड टू इंसर्ट इनसाइड द ट्री, तो फर्स्टली यू कंपेयर विद योर रूट नोड. If this particular incoming element or incoming node is less than your root node, it will always go in the left subtree, right? Otherwise, if your incoming node is greater than your root node, it always inserting goes inside the right subtree. Let's suppose we have a incoming element is 18, right? So firstly we will compare 18 with root node. So 18 is greater than 10, that means it goes to the right subtree of the BST. If let's suppose your incoming node is 9, so 9 is less than your root node, that means it become the left subtree. So this is the basic property of a BST. And AVL tree is also follows the BST rule, but it have some special characteristic or special features, that is self balancing. अब प्रॉब्लम कब आती है? जस्ट सपोज वी आर इंसर्टिंग अ एलिमेंट 1 to 8, right? So firstly we will insert 1 and next node is 2, 2 is greater than 1, that means it become the right part of the tree. Then again inserting 3, it also greater than 2, that means 3 is greater than 1, 3 is greater 2, that means it become right part of the tree. So right subtree of the BST. So this is the situation where the tree is become an imbalance, because if we are performing some operation on this particular tree, so the time complexity of that particular operation is possibly big O log n, sorry, big O n, right? So this become Rost case complexity for in this situation binary search tree. But as we study in the BST, we have the time complexity big O log n. So this is the main feature of the BST, because it provides the time complexity big O log n. This is violate by this particular situation. So that's why we are moving on the concept of AVL tree. So basically AVL tree is a height balancing binary search tree. That means it is a बाइनरी सर्च ट्री, यानी कि ये बाइनरी सर्च ट्री तो है ही, बट साथ में ये हाइट बैलेंसिंग है. हाइट बैलेंसिंग क्यों है? बिकॉज एज वी स्टडी, एज वी सीन इन द सिचुएशन व्हेन योर बाइनरी सर्च ट्री गोज इन अ वन डायरेक्शन ओनली, राइट, लाइक दिस, कि हमारा बाइनरी सर्च ट्री एक ही डायरेक्शन में जा रहा है. इट मे बी आइदर लेफ्ट स्क्यूड और राइट स्क्यूड, राइट. सो इन दिस सिचुएशन we have to perform a height balancing. Height balancing, that means we are just moving in a one direction, like हमें इनका same level रखना है, right? यहाँ पे क्या है कि अगर मेरे n number of elements है, तो that means in this tree we have also n number of levels, right? That means AVL tree is also a binary search tree, but it is a balanced tree, right? And a binary search tree, binary tree is said to be balanced if difference between when we called as a balanced, when a tree have a left and right, and the difference between the left subtree and right subtree is either -1, 0 or +1. That means we can say at most 1 only. That means हमारा जो means self balancing factor है, या we can say the balance of the tree is not exceed the 1. It may be -1, it may be a 0, it may be a 1 only, right? These are the possibility of a balance factor, and if the balance factor beyond these values, then the tree become imbalanced. So in AVL tree, every node maintains an extra information that is known as a balance factor. So this is the basic information, that extra information as compared to other tree of them, right? So how can we calculate the balance factor? The balance factor is the difference between the left subtree and minus right subtree. Yeah, you can say the difference between right subtree, height of right subtree, minus height of left subtree. So in this way we can calculate the balance factor every time we are performing operation, right? And the AVL tree is introduced by some introducers, yeah, we can say the proposals Adelson, Walensky and E.M. Landis, and the name of these introducers come the AVL tree, right? That means AVL tree का नाम ही इनके जो इन्वेंटर्स थे उनके नाम के बेसिस पे रखा गया है. अदरवाइज AVL ट्री कोई बेसिक टर्मिनोलॉजी नहीं है. इट इज द कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ नेम्स ऑफ इट्स इन्वेंटर्स, राइट? So basically in this slide we already discussed कि why we need of a AVL tree. So basic प्रॉब्लम इज विद BST, यानी कि हमारे BST के साथ एक प्रॉब्लम है जो कि हमारी टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी को लेकर है. और वो क्यों अराइज हुई थी? वो तब अराइज होता है जब हमारा बाइनरी सर्च ट्री एक ही डायरेक्शन में जा रहा है, इट आइदर लेफ्ट स्क्यूड या राइट स्क्यूड. सो बेसिकली avial tree, the height difference between the left and right subtree called as a balance factor at most 1. This is the basic functionality. And how can we maintain the time complexity of a BST in this situation? By applying some rotations, and these rotations provide a balanced tree, right? And after the performing and after making balanced tree, the search and insertion and deletion operations become big O, log and time complexity. Yeah, we can say after applying some rotations and हमारा जो ट्री है वो अगर बैलेंस्ड ट्री बन जाता है तो फिर हमारे जो सर्च ऑपरेशन, जो हमारे बाइनरी सर्च ट्री के अंदर एक प्रॉब्लम अराइज होती है इन केस वन डायरेक्शन इंसर्शन और डिलीशन के केस में, तो उसके बाद हमारा सर्चिंग, हमारा इंसर्शन एंड डिलीशन ऑल्सो बिकम इन अ big O, log and time complexity. And how can we improve the performance? This question is handled by yeah, we can say whenever we are performing operation is nothing but it is some primary operation, and primary operation is a insertion, deletion and searching, right? So any type of updation we are implementing on a tree, but after every operation you have to check the balance factor. If balance factor is beyond these values, that means -1, 0 and 1. If your balance factor is beyond these values, then tree is become imbalanced and we have to perform some rotations, right? So these are the main concept of a avial tree, and also differentiate with BST, and that's why we are moving on this concept. Basically, avial tree very important because it frequently asked by the interviewers and also asked in the UGC NET exams and GATE exams, or you can say in a PhD entrance exams also. So this is a very important concept, and you study it very carefully, right? And next we will talk about the rotations. Every time we are talking, we have to perform some rotations. So what are the rotations here? What do you mean by the rotations? In a avial tree, after performing every operation, yeah, any operations like insertion or deletion, we need to check a balance factor. So basically, how can we calculate balance factor? Balance factor is the difference between the height of the left subtree and right subtree, right? So every time we are check the balance factor. If balance factor exceed the value of given values, right? Yeah, beyond the given values, if every node satisfy the balance factor condition, we conclude the operation. Otherwise, we must make it a balance. And how can we balance? By performing some rotations. So rotation is an operation that are used to make the tree is balanced. That means rotation एक ऐसा ऑपरेशन है जो हमें परफॉर्म करना होता है किसके लिए? अपने इम्बैलेंस ट्री को बैलेंस ट्री बनाने के लिए, राइट? सो दिस इज द बेसिक functionality of rotations. So rotation is a process of moving node either left or either right. Sorry, either left or right to make tree balanced. So this is the basic operation. Here we have some types of rotations. So rotation is classified into two categories, either is single rotation or double rotation. If I am talking about a single rotation, that means it is implementing in one direction only. It may be a left side or it may be a right side. But if I am talking about the right rotation, so basically it is implementing in a both direction. That means we are moving nodes in a left as well as right also. There is the possibility ki how many times we are moving a left side or how many times of moving in a right side. It totally depends on the types of the rotations. So if I am talking about a left rotation, that is a single rotation. When we have a situation, the tree is become imbalanced and we are observing there is a requirement of left rotation, that means we are implementing single left rotation. How can we work? Yeah, how can we implement? Let's get understood by a example. So basically the single left rotation in a every node moves one position to the left. Left rotation, that means it implies the moving position of the node to the left from the current position. So we have the situation in which we have some nodes, and these nodes inserting in a only one direction, like B is greater B, A, so it goes to the right position, and the C is greater also B, so also goes to the right position, and this situation is become the imbalance. How can we get the situation is imbalance here, tree is imbalance? We are calculating the balance factor. So every leaf node, let's get understand ki every leaf node, how can we calculate balance factor? The leaf node have a null value in a left and right subtree. So basically the 0 minus 0, that is 0, right? So all leaf node in the tree always have the balance factor is 0. So this node have the balance factor 0. Now we calculate the balance factor of this node. So basically in a left position, we have a no child. So the formula is the height of the right subtree minus height of left subtree. So basically 1 minus 0 is equal to 1. So here we have a balance factor 1. Next, calculate the balance factor for this node, right? So the height of the right subtree, that is 2, and the height of the left subtree, so that is 0. So it becomes 2, and 2 is not lies between the values 0, minus 1 and 1. So it is beyond, या it is, यानी कि ये इस वैल्यू से बाहर है, और जब इस वैल्यू से ये बाहर है तो दैट मीन्स अकॉर्डिंग बैलेंस फैक्टर हमने ये एनालाइज कर लिया कि दिस ट्री बिकम इम्बैलेंस. एंड हाउ कैन बी बैलेंस इट? as we study we seen in the last previous slides कि जब भी हमारा ट्री imbalance होता है, we have to perform some rotations, and these rotations identify according to the situation. So basically the situation is the right direction, so I have to perform a left rotations. So basically in this situation we move, we means reposition a one node to the left direction. So at that current point, इस पोजीशन पे रहते हुए हमने क्या किया, इसको लेफ्ट डायरेक्शन में मूव करा दिया. तो एज वी लेफ्ट डायरेक्शन मूव्ड नोड ए, इट बिकम्स इन दिस like this structure. So now again we calculate the balance factor. As we told you, all leaf node always contain the balance factor as 0. So basically both node have the balance factor 0, and now we calculate the balance factor for this root node. So the height of the right subtree minus height of left subtree, right? So 0 minus 0 is 1 minus 1 is become 0. So this is the 0, and this particular values lies in the given values, so it is a balance. So this is the case of left single left rotation. Now we will talk about the single right rotation operation. In this operation, every node moves one position to the right from the current position, right? So here we have the situation in which the binary tree, we can say the binary search tree is a left skewed, right? यानी कि all elements are inserting in a one direction and the direction is left. So how can we calculate, how can we move the node? So basically the current position is this, and we move the node A to the right position, right direction. So now become this, right? So this is the right rotation of the ABL tree. Next we will talk about the double rotation operation, right? So the left right rotation, that means left right rotation. Here we have a sequence of left rotations and only single right rotation. So LR rotation is a sequence of single left rotation followed by the single right rotations, right? So we have the situation in this, we have seen just like this tree, and this tree is in one direction, but the balance factor is violate the condition of AVL balance factor. So basically we have to perform some rotations. How can we perform this? So basically if I am seeing this particular situation, just for example कि अगर मान लो हमारे पास ऐसा कुछ है जिसमें हमें दिख रहा है कि एक इस तरीके का डायरेक्शन हमें बन रहा है, तो पहले तो हमें उसे एक तरीके से सिंगल डायरेक्शन में लेके आना है एज वी सीन इन दिस सिचुएशन। तो हमने क्या किया है कि हमें यहां से इसका एक टर्निंग पॉइंट दिख रहा है, तो हम पहले इसको ऐसे करेंगे and after this we are performing next rotation operation, right? So basically moving A to the left rotation, right? And again we are moving B node is moving left direction. So here we perform two left operation, left rotations, and now the tree become just like this, and then we perform right rotation. So this is the situation of the single right rotations, right? So in this way we are implementing this rotation. And next is the right left rotation. So in this rotation we are performing sequence of, that means it means कि हमें यहाँ पे क्या करना है, हो सकता है द सीक्वेंस ऑफ सिंगल राइट रोटेशन में हमारे पास एक रोटेशन, दो रोटेशन या थ्री रोटेशन, दिस इज डिपेंड्स ऑन द situation, right? So every time we are performing one rotation at a time, right? So this is the meaning of single right rotation, and after that we are performing single left rotation. यानी कि हमारे right rotations कितने भी हो सकते हैं, 1 2 3 4, but every time we are performing a single rotation, and at last we are performing a one left rotation. This is the main functionality, right? So in this situation the tree is become right skewed, ठीक है? And in this situation we are performing one rotation from for a C to the right position, and again for a B to the right position, and after performing the two right rotations, tree looks like this, and after that we are performing a single left rotation, and now tree become in this form. So every time whenever we are performing operation, it may be a rotation, it may be a deletion or insertion, every time we have to calculate the balance factor. Now we will calculate the balance factor. So balance factor is 0, and this is lies in the given value. So tree is balanced. So these are the basic rotations. Now we will talk about the basic operation of the AVL tree that is performed on the AVL tree. The first operation is the search operation, and you can say the first operation is insertion, but as we seen in the examples, we firstly understood the search operation, and after we will designing an AVL tree by giving some values or by taking some elements. And next is a deletion operation. So in this lecture we are discussing only both operation like search and insertion. How can it will work? Let's get started. Basically the search operation is similar to your BST, like binary search operation. In the binary search operation we have the situation where we are the tree is divided in a two part. The one part is always less than the root value, and second part is always greater than the root value. That means the root of the binary search tree decided ki, what comes in the left direction and what comes in the right direction. So basically in a binary search tree we have a sorted form of data in which the left subtree always contain the less than of the middle part, that is the root, and the greater larger values always in a right subtree, that is the greater than the root value. So basically the search operation of the AVL tree is just similar your BST, yani ki binary search tree. So let's get start how it will work. Let's suppose कि हमारे पास कोई भी एक number है, we will take an example. Let's suppose this is the tree and this tree is a binary search tree, as you see in the property, because the left subtree contains all smaller values than the 15, and right subtree contains the value all greater than 15, as you see here, right? So basically the element is a 16 which we want to search. So firstly we will compare the 16 with the root value. So root is a 15 and 16 is not less than, that means it is a greater and goes to the right subtree. Again we are having a node, and this node is also representing a subtree, right? And again we will compare the 16 is a less than 20, that means goes to the left subtree. And now we have again a root, and we check the it has a left or right, also have the left and right, this also become a left subtree, and this value is compared with the this particular root, and the 16 is less than 18. So basically what it happened, it is going in a one direction only, either in a left or either in a right, not in a both direction. So basically this is the search operation of a BST, and also implementing in similar way in a AVL tree. So first we will check the element. Yeah, we read the search element from the user and compare the search element with the root node in the tree, and if both are matched, then we will display the index, yeah, we will display the location of the root value, right, or terminate the function. If both are not matched, अगर मान लो केस होता है कि हमारा रूट के साथ मैच नहीं किया, एज वी सीन इन दिस स्लाइड, हमारा यहाँ पे मैच नहीं किया, तो हमने क्या चूज किया, हमने एक वन डायरेक्शन चूज किया, आइदर इन अ लेफ्ट और आइदर इन अ राइट। एज वी सीन कि 16 हमारा ग्रेटर था, तो हम किस में गए, राइट साइड में गए। तो दैट मीन्स इफ नॉट मैच देन डिस्प्ले द गिवन नोड इज सॉरी not match, then check whether the search element is a smaller or larger than the root node. If it is smaller than the root node, that means the search going in the left subtree, right? Or if it is larger than the root node, that means search process is going in the right subtree. And repeat the same process until the exact element or until the searched process is compared with the leaf node, right? If we reach the node having the same or equal value, then we display the element at that particular location and terminate the function. If at last in a roster scenario, जस्ट फॉर एग्जाम्पल कि मान लो आपका सर्च मिला ही नहीं, हमने यहाँ पे 16 को कंपेयर किया, लेट्स सपोज कि यहाँ पे 19 है और हमने फिर से कंपेयर किया, एंड नाउ वी विल ऑन अ लीफ नोड एंड द एग्जिस्ट ऑफ द ट्री. सो व्हाट इज द सिचुएशन? दिस सिचुएशन इज योर एलिमेंट इज नॉट फाउंड इन द होल ट्री. सो if we reach at the leaf node and if it is also not match with the searched element, then display the element is not found and terminate the function. So this is the basic operation of the search. Now we will talk about the insertion operation for a AVL tree. How it will work, let's understood by a algorithm. And the firstly we will just keep in mind कि हमारे जितने भी operations है, even insertion, searching या deletion, every operation implementing in a big O, log n time complexity, right? ये हमें ध्यान रखना है, बिकॉज ये प्रॉपर्टी हमारी BST में वॉयलेट हुई थी और दैट्स वाई हमने उसके लिए AVL ट्री को अपना एज अ सॉल्यूशन प्रेफर किया था. तो ऑलवेज रिमेंबर और ऑलवेज कीप इन माइंड कि आप कोई भी ऑपरेशन परफॉर्म कर रहे हो, आइदर इंसर्शन, डिलीशन और सर्चिंग, ऑलवेज टेक्स अ टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी big O log n, right? This is the main feature or main requirement of this algorithm. So all the algorithms implementing in such way, that means it achieved in a big O log n time complexity. So firstly insert the new element. जब भी हमें AVL ट्री में कोई भी AVL ट्री डिजाइन करना है या इंसर्शन परफॉर्म करना है, तो हम पहले क्या कर रहे हैं, कोई भी हमारा न्यू एलिमेंट आता है तो हमें उसको बिल्कुल सेम फैशन में, यानी कि जैसे BST में हमने इंसर्शन परफॉर्म किया था या BST के अंदर हमने ट्री डिजाइन किया था, इन सम वे सेम वे वी आर इम्प्लीमेंटिंग इंसर्शन इन अ AVL tree. But difference is that कि after insertion, every insertion we will check the balance factor. This is the basic difference between the insertion process of in a BST and the insertion process in a AVL tree. This is the basic difference कि every time of the insertion हम balance factor calculate करेंगे, and this balance factor, if the balance factor of every node is either 0, 1 or -1, then go for the next operation. Otherwise, if this particular values are not achieved by the balance factor, any one node other than the 0, -1 and 1, then tree is said to be in balance, right? So every time whenever you are performing insertion, we have to check the balance factor. अगर balance factor हमारा 0 आ रहा है, 1 आ रहा है या -1 आ रहा है, that simply go for the ऑपरेशन. अदरवाइज अगर हमारा बैलेंस फैक्टर इन वैल्यूज के बियॉन्ड कुछ भी आ रहा है, -2 आ रहा है, 2 आ रहा है, 3 आ रहा है, देन द ट्री बिकम इम्बैलेंस. एंड इन द केस ऑफ इम्बैलेंस्ड वी हैव टू वर्क, व्हाट वी हैव टू परफॉर्म, we have to perform rotations, right? So basic some type of rotations we are performing to make the tree balanced, right? So in this case perform suitable rotations to make it balanced and go for the next operation. How it work, let's get understood by taking example. So here we are inserting the element 1 to 8. So very first time inserting 1. So tree is empty, simply we are adding and we calculate the balance factor. Every single node have the balance factor 0 always, right? Next we are inserting 2. 2 is greater than 1, that means it becomes the right subtree or right child. That tree is again balanced because we are calculating the balance factor 0 and -1. -1 why? Because here we are subtracting left child minus height of the left child minus right? So 0 -1, that is a -1. डोंट बी कंफ्यूज कि पहले मैंने राइट माइनस लेफ्ट के लिए बोल दिया था कि बोथ आर फॉर्मूला वी आर using for calculating balance factor. Next element is inserting 3, so it always greater to 1 and 2, so always goes to the right subtree of the. Now we will calculate the balance factor because as we said कि every time जब भी हम insertion perform करेंगे हमें balance factor every time calculate करना है. This node have the balance factor 0, this have -1, now this have -2, and this situation is become tree imbalanced. What I have to perform? I have to perform some rotations. As we seen, this is the right skewed tree. So in the case of right skewed tree, we have to perform single left rotations. So after performing single left rotation, the tree looks like this, right? And now we calculate the balance factor again. So it will 0 and this is no problem, and tree is always balanced. Next element is 4, and after inserting 4 in the tree, right part of the tree, so again calculate the balance factor, and balance factor is 0, 1, -1. So this is lies between the values, given values, so there is no issue, tree is balanced. Again we are inserting element 5, and this element 5, after inserting 5, the tree is become imbalanced. What have to perform? We have to perform rotations. What type of rotations? Because tree is a right skewed, that means left rotations we have to perform. So after performing on this, we are taking just part of this tree. We are forgetting the above part of the tree. We just considering this particular area, right? And this is the situation कि we have to perform a single left rotations. After performing single left rotations, the tree becomes look like this, right? And we are adding simply the above part of the tree. Next, we are inserting 6. So basically you get the basic concept of the rotation and basic concept how after insertion tree is become imbalanced, and after performing some operation rotations, how tree become balanced. So this is the basic concept of avial tree. Now we will talk about some advantages. So basically the main advantage of the avial tree is this कि all operation of the tree is achieved in the big O log n time complexity. It is faster because the height is balanced and less as compared to binary search tree or tree, right? And the traversal of the BST or avial tree always in a sorted form. This is also the main advantage, and it less complex to understand as compared to other type of trees, like for example red black trees. ठीक है, तो उसके कंपैरिजन में हमारा इसको समझना थोड़ा easy है. If I'm talking about the application and difficulties, so basically the avial tree is difficult to as compared to BST, because every time you have to calculate the balance factor. It always contain the extra space for storing this particular information. And if I'm talking about the application area, so avial tree is widely used in a databases and routing protocols, right? And if I'm talking about the roadmap, yeah, tree set in a Java, and also used in a real-time environment that where we predictable and consistent performance is required. So that's all about the avial tree. I hope you will get understand betterly. Thank you so much.